yourself.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about two twin girls brutally attacked at a bodega, one losing their life in New York. Let's talk about it. So SAMIYA, Spain and SANIYA, Spain were at a local bodega in New York. They had just came from a family game night. They decided to walk to the bodega to get something to eat. So it was the twin sisters, some other family members, and their brother. They went to the bodega. They were chilling at the bodega. A group of young guys walked in there. They were trying to talk to the twins. They both declined, said they were okay. The guy got irate, started pushing her. They said he might have been drunk. The owner of the store kicked him out and locked the door behind him. And then when they were ready to go, they left the store, right? They left the store. The owner opened up the doors, and then when they left, he locked the door behind them. As they got away from the bodega, they saw that the group of guys were still there. The same guy that they just rejected, it came back with a knife, started telling them he was going to start, shanking some people in the face. One thing led to another. He approached them, pushed the one girl down, started stabbing her, stabbed both girls. The brother came, punched on the guy, knocked him down to the ground, knocked him out. They were able to get out of there and go to the emergency room. Unfortunately, SAMIYA had succumbed to her injuries and had transitioned and passed away because she was stabbed in the chest and the neck. So, what do we have to say about this? This is one of those situations. Number one, the bitch ass coward who took this little baby life because his feeling was hurt because she didn't want to talk to him. Whatever meant to come his way. I'm not usually somebody that wish violence or unaliving on nobody, but the energy you put out is the energy you get back, right? So whatever is in store for him, he gonna learn and he gonna figure it out. I'm sure it's a lot of people with daughters that's not gonna take too kindly to you unaliving young girls because your feelings got hurt because she didn't want to talk to you, right? We know how this go. Okay, you got that knife game. Okay, that's good. I hope you got that knife game in prison when they catch you, right? If they even catch you, because somebody just might feel like they need to go ahead and just rid the community of any negativity and go ahead and just down buddy on the spot. I'm not wishing that to happen, right? But if somebody did feel like they was fed up with this and just like, man, we just gonna catch buddy and down them, I know that type of stuff happens also as well. And then if the brother punched on him, you don't know who in their family and who possibly out there looking for homie, looking for blood already. Okay, so that's number one. But number two, if they do just happen to get him and he end up going to jail from the situation, I hope he prepared for that knife work his whole life, right? Because he gonna get an L for sure. And I hope you ready for that knife work your whole time that you in there, okay? Because you gonna have to know how to be good with it, and you gonna have to know how to be good with your hands too also as well. Okay, you're gonna have to know how to be good with your hands. Somebody might hit you up too, you're not gonna want to have to play the knife games because you ain't gonna last all the way through, right? So, but that's not here nor there. Unfortunately, the young girl lost her life, and I just do not like hearing things like this. A lot of things can be done. Okay, they did a lot of the right things, right, in these type of situations. They went to the bodega in a group. They didn't go alone. They was with the family, as reported. They was with the brother. That's what was reported. And so they didn't go alone. Okay, so they did the right thing there. The brother, I can't put nothing on the brother because I don't know the ins and outs of the situation. I just read the article, right? But the brother punched on him. And, as a big brother myself, in those types of situations, he shouldn't even have been able to get close to your sisters. Once you start walking to your sister, and I'm not saying you wrong. This is just saying what I would do, or what any other male who has little sisters or daughters or anything like that might want to do in them situations. I'm not saying nothing what he did was wrong, okay? Because this is something that just popped out of nowhere. Not everybody just ready for those type of situations, but me personally, shouldn't even have let the guys get near the sisters, right? Immediately when you start walking over, you walking at me, and you finna have to, we gonna punch it out, and whatever it's gonna be, that's what that's gonna be. I'm telling them to run, right? That's kind of probably the best way to get, hey, y'all go run, and I'll take care of it, right? So that could have been a way to handle it, right? With girls, I tell my little sisters this all the time, my mama all the time, if a man is arguing with you, I'm not present, do not argue back with him, because that is a sign of being unstable. If a grown man, or even a young man, 19, 20, 21, 20, you know, if he decide to argue with you, do not argue back with him. Don't argue back with him, just walk away. I tell my little sister and my mama that. Do not argue with him, just walk away. You know, any of my lady friends, you know, I know that handguns, you gotta have all type of crazy permits to have one, so this probably might not be one of them situations. But mace, right? Making sure she keeps some mace on her, a taser on her, just something that she can protect herself with in those types of situations, right? So you got to know how to have a plethora of different ways out. Situations like that, you see he drunk, he might be on drugs, don't even entertain it. Hey, if he start getting outraged, do not respond. Don't take it as nothing. Hey, I'm sorry, that's just not, you know, my type. You know, no harm, no foul, right? Or always, you know, all that arguing back, you don't gotta argue back. Just stay feminine. You know, if you want to just, hey, that's cool, let's exchange Instagrams, or let's exchange, you know, what's your email, give me your phone number, I'll text you. Keep a WhatsApp phone numbers. You have a app WhatsApp for your WhatsApp. Like I said, IG, here, you can have my IG, just DM me on there, right? So there's a lot of different ways to get out of that situation, but arguing with a guy that's drunk or irate, you never want to do that, ladies. That's not a good thing. It reminds me of the story of the guy that was in Chicago, where the guy they were in a chicken spot. The guy started arguing with the mother. The mother told the son to bring the pistol in. She, you know, the guy kept going back and forth, telling her to stop talking to her. She continued to talk to her, even though she had that right. But then he punched on her, and then the young son shot the guy and unalived him. Right? That situation could have been completely avoided. Like I told my mom and my sister, in that situation, even if it's a pistol near, even no matter what, if he start talking crazy and tell you stop talking to him, then just stop talking to him. Just stop talking to him and walk away, right? That's it. Hey, I'm sorry, you got it, baby. Stay in your feminine and just walk away. Because one thing you're not going to be able to combat is a man's strength. So unless that pistol on you right then and there, if it's on you right then and there, still you want to be polite about it, because it's about avoiding conflict. It's not about adding, it's about avoiding conflict. So even if you can still, these were, you know, attractive young girls, you still want to use your pretty charms, feminine, to get up out of there. Here, take my Instagram down. I'll definitely hit you up, or you could just DM me. You don't want to have to shoot nobody. You don't want to have to tase nobody. You don't want to have to pepper spray nobody or nothing like that. That's a worst case scenario that you do after you've already used your charms or just walked away. Right? But just women, just don't argue back and forth with no man, especially no unstable bitch ass nigga like this, who doing bitch ass shit like this, and whatever come to him, that's what come to him. You know, whether he get punched on or beat up or stomped out, or if somebody hit him with the blade game, or somebody catch him with the pistol and put a couple in him. You know, you just never know. You know, I'm not saying I wish this on nobody, but like I said, it was just so animalistic that it is what it is for that guy. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This the guy Hood's Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy Hood's Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.